What is going on, guys? Chris Rudnik here, and today we have a lot to do today. Now, I'm not gonna lie, the past week and a half, I've been kind of slacking. I've been kind of working on things that I probably shouldn't have, and honestly, I kind of lost the big sight, the big goal of the year of the comeback. To be completely honest with you guys, this week and a half has been kind of hell for me. A couple things have just been happening back to back to back, and it really left me unmotivated, and it really left me like, it's been hard to film, and it's been hard to do things, but I don't wanna make any excuses. I've been getting a lot of sleep recently. I've been really rethinking things and really writing things down and things that I really want to accomplish, and today we are going to start that. So we're back on the CRX. The reason why we stopped on the CRX is because we didn't have the EG torque bracket, or we didn't have the correct post mount. Now, I read a lot of you guys' comments on the last CRX video, and I do agree with you guys. Obviously, a B18 into a CRX has been done before, and all of the stuff is on the internet, so I did take the time, I did read some forums, and I did all of that. We know what we have to do, and I'm really excited. To be honest, reading the forums, it made me more excited to work on this car because now I know what we actually have to do. So, first step for today is I need to take this little front cover off so we can pop this post mount off, and I want to get this engine in the car so we can put the alternator back in and we can see exactly where we need to actually hammer out. It's going to be somewhere right here. It's not going to have to be a lot. It's going to be a very little amount, but regardless is we still have to do it. I did also order the cross member. That was supposed to be here yesterday, but I think with Good Friday and today's Easter, I think FedEx is just kind of sleeping a little bit, and obviously people want some time off for the holidays, so that should be here tomorrow. We'll see, but it doesn't matter because we know that cross member is gonna work. It's literally meant for like a swap like this. It gives you way more clearance in the front and all of that good stuff, so that's good. The reason why I want to do this today is because I want to get the alternator on. I want to see where we have to bang that out, and I really want to start to research on how to actually weld the holes in the engine bay. I mean, we got the welder. I would really love to learn how to do that. It would save us probably time because Tommy's a busy guy. It would save us definitely money because we're going to be doing it ourselves, and we can pretty much hopefully do every single step except the paint. Unless Tommy wants to let me use the paint booth, maybe I'll give it a go. Who knows? I don't know yet, but it's a big project. I'm excited. Let's tackle the day. Let's get this post mount on right now. So the new post mount is in. I was actually able, I didn't even have to take this off. It was just a bolt here, 2 bolts there, and I was able to just slide it up. And I also re-bolted down this mount over here. So now we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna throw it in the car. We're gonna put the alternator on and then tighten the belt so we can really see where it's hitting, so we can take this back out, and then we can start sanding. We can start prepping all of this because this thing is going to paint very freaking soon, and I would like to get this thing to the machine shop tomorrow. We're making moves quick. Well, the engine is almost in, and Jordan just got here at a perfect time. Dude, what's going on, man? Look, I got a present for you. Yo, happy Easter, dude.
Happy Easter?
Yeah, it's Easter. We're at the shop. Might as well have a little candy, you know?
For sure.
Dude, check it out. So the engine's about to be in. We just got to align that. The post mount's already on. We just have to align that. Then the bracket's right there. We're ready to go.
That looks good.
Dude, it looks not bad at all. I'm stoked on it. So we're gonna put the camera down real quick. I just wanted to film, say hello to Jordan, and happy Easter all you guys. Let's get back to work. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, the engine is now in the car. So we had a couple issues that we had to figure out. For example, one in the back. So we have an Innovate torque bracket right here. And the Innovate torque bracket was meant for a stock mount back here. And this is a Hasport mount. So the stock mounts usually, you can see how thick this piece is. Usually, I mean, what would you call it? Like, the stock mount was super thin.
It was probably 1/8 of an inch because it was just sheet steel.
Yeah.
And then the Hasport mount, obviously,
is almost a 1/2 inch, maybe 1/4 of an inch.
It's a billet piece, I believe. So it's about a 1/2 inch tall instead of the 1/8. So we just had the clearance for that bolt head there.
Yeah, so you can see right here, we actually had to cut the Innovate torque bracket just because every time we went to go put the bracket in, it was rubbing against that bolt. So all we did was we mounted it correctly, and then we kind of just shaved around where it needed to be. We cleaned it up real nice, and when we actually go to take the engine out tonight, we're gonna go ahead, we're just gonna paint that so it doesn't rust. And to be honest, it's cut so nicely that you'll never even tell. But another issue that we had, and I think this is because this is from Innovate to Hasport once again, this isn't the correct bolt. Innovate sent us bolts with this post mount, but the problem was with the Hasport engine mounts, the bolt head just kept rubbing against this and we literally couldn't get a socket on it. So for now, what we did was we just put a bunch of washers right there and we just have the bolt, and then we were able to actually put a socket and tighten that down. Other than that, Hasport engine mounts, it worked great. Everything was good. I guess if I had to do this again, I would have just got all Hasport stuff instead of switching from Innovate to Hasport, because you just go with one company, obviously everything's gonna work, but you live and you learn. The next problem that we just saw is we're trying to get the alternator on now, and if you can see this, I'll try to zoom in. I can't even point to that, but it's right there. You see that? You see this little mark right there? Yeah, that's where the pulley of the alternator is actually hitting the frame. So instead of taking this engine in and out 100 times, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna take the intake manifold off right now, completely out of the car, and we're gonna just try to slowly, lightly hammer that spot until we can actually get the alternator straight. Because right now, the alternator is so close to the frame rail and it's hitting so bad that we can't even get it straight and level with the actual mounting point right here. So we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna take the intake manifold off, we're gonna start hammering. I'm not stoked about it, but at the same time, we've been reading those forums and there's really no way of getting around that. But I did read on the forum that if you got a Del Sol belt, this is the smallest alternator belt that you can get for a Honda. And if you get the smallest one, you don't have to hammer out as much as the frame rail. So I went ahead and I bought this. Hopefully that helps our problem. But right now we have to hammer a little bit just because we can't even get the alternator in the car right now. All right, guys, so we've been finagling with the alternator and the Del Sol belt. So the belt that was on this car was a 31 inch. And the Del Sol belt is a 30.5, so it's a ½ inch shorter, and that kind of helped us. I mean, this, you can see that the belt actually fits and everything, but if we actually go to tension this, you can see that right here, once it starts to pull back, it's gonna lightly start to rub against the frame rail. So we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna mark all right here, and we're just gonna probably bang it in maybe 1/4 of an inch, probably a little less, but without this Del Sol belt, we'd have to, with this 31 inch, we'd have to pull it back way more and have to actually hammer out way more of the frame rail. So with getting the shorter belt, we are able to kind of not have to hammer as much because it's so short. So we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna mark all of this out, we're gonna take this out and start hammering. You ready for the fun part?
Oh yeah.
We got the yellow mark right there. That's approximately where we need it to be bent in. Is that in your way, sir?
Yeah, I don't wanna.
You don't want to nick it?
Nope. Man, we're gonna have so much fun taking this whole thing apart, painting everything, cleaning everything.
So the cool thing about the machine shop is they paint the bottom block. You know, I don't know why I said bottom block. There's only one block. There's no bottom. All right, dude. Let her rip.
Yeah, it just ate right through the towel.
It did.
It's getting there. You're just trying to go slow so it doesn't look funky when it's painted.
Yeah.
I mean, even then, you know, since it is getting painted, you can put a skim coat of body filler on there. It'll be nice and smooth.
And realistically, no one's ever going to see it because that pulley, no matter what, is going to be so close to that.
So, yeah.
Just hammer away.
Not enough.
No, there's not much of a difference. Can we try my idea?
What, just smacking the hammer with the hammer?
Just smacking a hammer with a hammer. I think that'll work. Here, I got to delete some memory. All right, time to bring out the big guns. Oh, we're denting her.
Yeah, got a little.
We're definitely denting her. We're doing some damage for sure.
Not damage.
Well, it's damage, but we have to damage to make it nicer, you know? I'm laughing. Ooh, that was a good one. Oh, my finger!
Mine too.
Yeah. That hurt really bad.
Yeah, definitely got a nice divot right down there. One right there. We just got to clean it up.
Yeah, let's keep cleaning. Let's keep building shit, you know?
Oh yeah.
Oh, she's going. It honestly doesn't look that bad either, especially when it's painting. You'll never even know.
No.
Which is the beauty of this.
Forth and back and forth.
I dented my fingernail. Kiss it. Just kiss it, dude. All right, so you can see we're definitely doing it, but we need to just go up a little more.
Yeah.
Yeah, right there. Wait, keep chipping it? Yeah, do that so we know exactly. Yeah, okay. Back to hammer.
Look real quick. Oh yeah, that's where it needs to be.
Oh yeah, she's going now. Definitely hitting her where it hurts for sure.
Go up a little bit, up right in there. Few good hits. I'll bash that up in there, yep. I think
We actually might be good.
it's definitely not good, but it's way closer than it was.
For sure. We're probably gonna have to do a couple more hits.
Oh yeah. But you know, this is the process, don't want to overhit.
Yeah, no, for sure. We just want like a strand of hair, you know? Ultra tight clearances.
What kind of hair?
Not the C hair. We're trying to keep the swearing to a minimum here. Dang, dude, we still gotta really get right there. It's hitting there bad. So right below that little weld. Did we do anything? I feel like that was a weak moment for sure.
Yeah.
That was definitely a weak moment. Ooh. This is a hard frame rail, huh? We haven't even done much.
I think that's the idea. It's
Yeah, I guess you're right.
the fact that we are denting it like this is kind of sus.
Yeah, we did it good that time. All right, well, we're probably gonna be bunch of hammering, bunch of test fitting, so we're not gonna film the whole process because this clip's already 5 minutes. I gotta edit it down. Well, it took a little bit of banging, but if you can see right there, we have plenty of clearance between the alternator and the frame rail, and it's okay because all of the paint chips and stuff, they're all gonna be gone anyways because the whole engine bay is getting painted. So, I mean, realistically, we're ready to take this engine back out.
We're ready to take it back out and
We have to strip it all down because tomorrow I'm gonna give the machine shop a call. So some machine shops, they like when the engine is fully together because they like to take it apart themselves. Sorry, the garage. They like to take it apart themselves so they can diagnose any issue and really they can kind of cover their own ass. So tomorrow I'm gonna call the machine shop and I'm gonna ask them if they either want us to take it apart or if they wanna take it apart. So I guess the game plan now is we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna take the engine out now, take the alternator off now that we know that everything 100% fits, everything is good, the engine mounts work, the Innovate torque bracket is all trimmed, ready to go, everything is perfect. We're gonna take it out, put this thing on a stand, just take off like the bullshit, like the distributor and like all the stuff that the machine shop actually doesn't need with them, and take the transmission and stuff off. So tomorrow morning when I call them, we are ready to go to either strip this right in the morning or just drop it off and they can do it all themselves. All right, so you can see the engine's out now, everything is good there. We're just gonna pop the transmission off, pop the distributor, pop all of the things that just don't matter right now, and then I guess for the engine, we can call it a day. Yeah, removing the first piece. Yeah, that's John. All right, guys, so you are looking at a bare long block for right now. I don't want to dive into it until we can actually call the machine shop tomorrow and just clarify that's exactly what they want, because I want this thing to come out really good. Hopefully they can get all this AIDS paint off. The person before me that owned it spray painted this and it just looks like butt. So yeah, hopefully they can just get this thing nice and painted, looking fresh. But we're gonna rebuild the head. We're gonna do forged pistons, rods, the whole 9 yards, race bearings, all of that good stuff. And you guys already know we got a Garrett turbo and we're gonna make some power with this thing. This thing is gonna be looking brand new very soon. But we're just gonna push the engine to the side, and we need to start to take things out of the engine bay as well, because I also want this car to disappear and get painted, because yeah, we have a ton of things to do on the CRX. And I told you guys this year I want to start driving a lot too. So this week I really want to focus on getting this thing done. And I mean, those two cars, they're pretty solid from where they sit. So hopefully next weekend we're going drifting with all 3 cars. It's kind of a long shot, but it would be sick to bring all 3 for the first. I don't even remember the last time I drifted, so it'll be sick. So we're sitting down here all alone underneath the steering wheel. We're trying to get the booster out here. I already disconnected the brake pedal. It was just, where the hell did it go? I don't even, oh, right here. It was just this thing right here with just a nice pin. I've done this on a Miata a ton of times, and this stupid rod gets stuck because they get rusty all the time. But luckily this is really easy. I already got the 2 bottom bolts out for the booster. Just got to get the top ones. God, I can't even explain to you how much fun it is laying under this thing. Look at all this dust, dude. Here, let me get a better light for you. Hopefully you can't hear that music. That'd be bad. Can you see the dust? Look at that stuff. Ugh. Yeah, I'll be under here for at least a couple more minutes. Ah, boys, the last bolt. Last bolt here. Nut, I'm sorry. Last nut. Come on, bust it. Bust it out. Get the nut out. Bust it out. Ah, damn it. Okay, I can probably get that with my finger if I can get my finger up there. I don't even think I can get my finger up there. I need a hand with my nut. Okay, here we go. Yep. Finger it. Finger it, baby. Yep. Finger her out. Come on, baby. Oh, God, that felt so good. Just took my nut out. Yo, pull the booster. Yo, look at that, boy. Yo, poke your finger. Hold on. Wait, I can't see it yet. Give me a second. All right, never mind. Joke's over. I was gonna grab your finger with pliers. I can't find the pliers. Would have been funny though. All right, guys. Well, it looks to be that the engine bay is pretty much stripped. Now, there's a couple things that we're just gonna leave in. Like, we got these 2 brake lines right here. Those actually go in the car and feed all the way to the back. So we're not even gonna mess with those. When this actually goes to paint, we're just gonna pull them to the side. We're gonna bag them, tag them, you know what I mean? And now it's kind of just, I need to talk to Tommy. I want to see how they actually weld the holes and stuff, because I would like to give it a try. I believe last time I watched them, Gabe, he had like a piece of aluminum and he kind of like put it right here, like flat like that, and he was welding around here because it's not going to stick to that, but it would stick here, and then you just grind that flat. I could be completely wrong, but we're going to find out in tomorrow's video. Plus that going to the machine shop as well. So I think we got a lot done. I'm really excited that we're actually making a lot of moves on this car. I think it can come together pretty quickly as long as we just stay on task and we do what we got to do. So if you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you guys want to subscribe for more, subscribe for more. I'm just excited that the engine's going to the machine shop tomorrow. All right, I'm out of here. I'm exhausted and I haven't eaten all day. Peace out. Yo, all right, so I am actually editing the videos right now. I put Matt on a task. We're working on a couple things in the background that I'm just having him work on. So instead of him editing these videos, he's doing something else. So hopefully you guys enjoyed my editing. If you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.